Ellenville has several centuries worth of history. Of the landmarks scattered throughout the village, one of the most prominent is the George and John R. Hunt Memorial Building. The history of the Hunt Memorial Building, as it's commonly known, goes back to the late 18th century. The land now comprising the village of Ellenville was purchased by Alpheus Fairchild in 1798 and became known as Fairchild City. One of the Fairchild properties stood on what is now the site of the Hunt Building. It was purchased by a local family and renovated to become the eponymously named Hornbeak Tavern. In 1823, Charles Hartshorn, an attorney, came to the city to try a case. The enjoyment of his day persuaded Hartshorn to live in the village. He would later open up the city's first shop and request approval from the federal government to open up a post office. After establishing a home for his family on the site of the Hunt Building, he was elected president of the village in 1856. Years after Hartshorn's death in 1883, his grandchildren gave the building to the Ulster County Women's Christian Temperance Union in the mid-1910s. Designed by Newburgh architect Frank Estabrook, the Hunt Memorial Building was erected shortly thereafter, dedicated to the memory of George and John R. Hunt, local businessmen and benefactors of the WCTU. The building soon became a focal point for the community, with space for the WCTU and later the Ellenville Public Library. In 1931, Ellenville was visited by then-Governor Franklin D. Roosevelt and his wife Eleanor. Legend has it that FDR first announced his intention to run for president during this visit. Though the Hunt Building was privately owned for much of its history, the grounds were often used for community events. In 1999, the property was given to the village of Ellenville with plans to renovate what had become a decaying building. In 2004, the Hunt Memorial Building was granted National Historic Landmark status, and in the following year, 2005, it became a Village of Ellenville Historic Landmark. In 2006, the Hunt Memorial Committee, a private organization self-tasked with restoring the building to its former glory, struck a deal with the village to renovate and operate it, and renovation work continues to this day. Today, the Hunt Memorial Building remains a community powerhouse, hosting events such as art shows and the annual Blueberry Festival. The building will continue to be a cultural icon for many years to come.